What's up, everybody?
What's
What
up?
up?
Today we're doing the watch along for John Wick Chapter 3, Parabanum. And I got
There you
some
go.
few guests.
Yep.
I got my boy, Lou Ponto,
What's
Movies
up,
and
man? Thank you for
Dreams,
having me.
What's up?
and Damenicion Scott.
That's me.
That's me.
That's me. I like that. I like it.
So, this will be a last one until John Wick Chapter 4 comes out.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So,
I have to ask real quick. Are we going to do a watch along for John Wick 4 once it comes out on Blu-ray?
yes.
All right.
If that was me answering, I would have said, "You bet your ass we will."
Well, it also should depend on how good it is. So,
Yeah, that is true.
which you know what? You know what? Based on these last 3 movies, I'm like, there's no way this cannot be good. Like, there's no way it can't be good.
Yeah.
So, how your guys' day been going?
It's been pretty good.
Yeah, it was okay. I went to go see 65 and Shazam. Both were
I'm still waiting to go see. I still haven't even seen Scream. Life's been going on with.
Yo, you need to see that.
Scream was good.
Life has been going on with me.
Still,
and
that is still my number 1 movie of the year. Is Scream 6.
I haven't had time to go see anything after Ant-Man 3.
Gotcha.
Scream 6 is like top 2 of the year for me, but it's kind of like fallen back just a little bit in my head because of like some of the twists that go on. It's like, I don't know about that, but it's still really good.
Yeah.
One of the better movies in that franchise, surprisingly.
It's the best sequel, I'll give you that. It is the best sequel.
Yeah. I'd say so. Definitely up there with 5 Cream and Scream 2, though.
I still like to think Scream 4 is still the best sequel.
Oh.
It's good.
Yeah, I started rewatching it last night. I don't really know why people love that opening. It's not my favorite, but
I mean, it's not my favorite either, but it is actually pretty creative in my mind.
Yeah, it kind of is.
So,
I got one person. What's up?
Just a view with Drew.
What's up?
What's up, buddy? He's always here supporting our content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good man.
So, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So,
I am.
you can grab your copy or stream it on Peacock.
All right.
Oh, crap.
And queue it up to 000.
Yep.
And Luke, do you want to do the honors?
Yes, sir. I will count it down for you. So is everyone ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. 3, 2, 1, a play.
I'm going to hit the lights real quick.
All right. Well, I can't do that for mine, though, because then, like, when the sun goes down in my area, you guys are not going to be able to see me.
Oh. Ring lights are the way to go, my man.
I know, but I don't have the money to afford those.
This one that I have right here was $5. I'm not even joking you. I've used it for like over a year now, and it's quite good.
That's why whenever I do my videos, I try to do them in a little good position where it's like not like super bright.
Yeah.
And I also drink a choice tonight. I got a cherry Sprite.
Ooh. I haven't seen those in stores in a long time. I got a cherry Coke and then backup Dr. Pepper.
This is also actually my first time trying cherry Sprite. So.
Oh, cherry 7-Up is like one of my favorite sodas, so I bet that wouldn't be far off. Ooh. Do I stick with purple lights or do I go red?
It's up to you. Not bad.
Doesn't really do that much, honestly. I think I'm gonna go there.
There you go. Good lighting.
This color, like when you look directly at it, it hurts my eyes like really badly though.
Well, then don't freaking look at it, you idiot.
Yeah. I did nothing.
I didn't do it. I was out with my mom for most of the day, but
actually no. We watched Borat. That's what we did.
My name is Borat.
My name is Borat. I have sexy time with my wife.
So good. And that scene where they were streaking in the hotel, like, my God, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to see me laugh my ass off for about a minute? Go watch Movies and Trains stream from last night.
For 84 minutes.
Well, I was eating just for that one scene. I laughed for like a minute straight.
Yeah.
That hotel scene in the room.
That guy was just masturbating. That was too funny. That guy was masturbating and then they got in a fight.
Azamat. That movie is just not right. We're definitely doing the second one sometime soon.
Come on, Blaker.
So yesterday I've been on 2 screens.
Wow. Yep, 5 streams in 5 days for me.
So yesterday I was on Tony's and Movies More.
And then
I was on
the Borat stream. Also, this man right here made the awesome thumbnail for it. Jared looks great.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Need a little help here. They were pointing the finger.
For a second there, I thought you were going to point the gun at me.
Nice.
It's like when you're trying to pinpoint something in a claw machine. It's like, oh, got it.
Drop it. And just be like,
hey, Tony.
Bitch.
What's up, Tony?
Tony?
Yeah, that live stream was crazy.
Hey, how's it going, Tony?
I'm just curious, man. What happened?
Remember the I don't know how to say this. I think you should watch it.
All right.
Which
you
one?
You should watch it yourself.
The Tony stream or the Borat stream?
The Tony.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
A certain topic.
I remember previous ones they were doing, like, I think it was a Jurassic Park 3 watch along a long time ago. Tony's probably getting PTSD from this one I was watching, and Dave was talking about showing his pubes on the screen or something like that.
I was on that stream too.
Oh no.
And I was watching in the chat.
He was so
I would,
drunk.
And if I was there, I'd be like, hey, cut it. There's kids watching this. Kids don't want to see a guy's pubes.
I don't either.
Oh
wait, this is the most memorable scene in. Oh, that's the book from the Steelbook set.
Yeah,
the book.
It's the book. I love it.
Book. Oh my God, it's the
and
book.
It says
I love that book.
Magnificent 7 to stream.
I own it on 4K, but I don't have a digital copy because it never came with one.
He's talking about the remake.
Oh,
Clear
yeah,
all
the
the one
remake.
with
I have it
Denzel
on
and Chris
4K.
Pratt.
Yeah, I have that one on 4K. I don't have the old one.
I found it at Dollar General yesterday. I almost bought it, but I passed on it.
I saw a Magnificent Seven collection at Big Lots, and I was tempted to get it because it had like all of the original 4 movies, but it was like $15, and I was like, not for a movie at Big Lots, man.
$50 for 4 movies, though, that's a good deal.
15, yeah,
Yeah.
They're older though, and they're like not like the lighter ones I've heard are not of quality.
Look how tall he is.
That
He
is
looks
a
like he's
tall
about my height.
Yao Ming looking ass. Except Yao Ming ain't Russian.
I am not Russian. Sorry for offending any
You can
Russians.
definitely tell that was a CG knife cutting his arm.
Yeah. Dang.
This is awesome. John Wick is getting his ass kicked. Wick is getting his ass kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. Now Wick is kicking ass.
Yep. He's smacking the face rather than kicking.
Oh!
Oh!
That could have broke his jaw.
Yeah. Oh, it did break his jaw.
Okay, his jaw's broken. Yeah, there's no way it can't be broken.
Ooh!
That is
snap!
That is awesome, dude.
Cool.
5'9".
Cool.
Yeah, I think that guy was like about my height. I'm actually 6'5". Yeah, you'd be surprised when you actually see me in person.
I'm 5'7".
I haven't been measured in like 4 years, so I don't know.
I thought you were about to say 10 years.
I ain't been measured in decades.
Dang.
Well, damn.
I have no clue how tall I am. I think I'm around 5'8", though.
Me neither.
But I couldn't really tell you, honestly. Oh my god.
So yeah, I'm definitely the tallest guy in the room here.
Yep.
Well, this came in the mail.
Captain America. Yes, sir. Underrated movie.
Yeah, I agree. I still got to get Winter Soldier though, and maybe eventually update Civil War to Blu-ray.
I still have to get all of them. I don't have any of them.
I'm pretty sure the only one I don't own is First Avenger out of those 3.
I'm only missing 5 of them. If you see my Instagram post, you know what I mean.
Ah.
Well, meaning in regards to the Captain America movies, I don't have any of them.
I think I'm missing MCU movies. Hold on. I have Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2. I don't have Thor. I don't have Captain America, so that's 2. And then Avengers. I don't have Iron Man 3 yet.
Good.
Dark World I don't have either.
Good.
Yep. And then I have Guardians of the
19.
Galaxy, Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man I own, Civil War, Doctor Strange. Don't ask me how I memorize all of this, dude.
I still need to get the first Doctor Strange.
I already have them both.
Yeah, I do too. Doctor Strange, and then Spider-Man, Guardians 2, Thor Ragnarok, and then Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, which I own for whatever reason. It's not great, but actually, no, I hadn't seen it when I bought it, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
And then I know I'm missing a couple of Phase 4 movies. I think I might actually have a complete Phase 3 now that I'm thinking about it.
I have a complete Phase 1 and I have a complete Phase 4. I know Phase 4 had
I have all of Phase 4 for sure. I know I have all of Phase 4.
Definitely don't
That's
own...
the only complete phase I even have is
Oh.
Phase 4.
Yeah, I know for sure I don't have Eternals because I don't like that movie. I know you're gonna give me shit about it, but I don't care. I don't like it.
I don't like
Fuck
it
up. I
either.
don't want to hear it.
Eternals, and then
Look, you don't have Wakanda Forever.
I don't have Wakanda Forever yet. I'm gonna buy it.
One
though.
on
I'm
this
gonna buy
panel
it.
likes Eternals.
I do.
I
I love that movie. There, I said it.
Yeah. Wakanda Forever. I feel like there's. Well, I don't. I actually no. I do own Love and Thunder now.
Did you buy No Way Home?
Yep.
Okay.
I still don't have it.
I have Black Widow.
You got Shang-Chi?
Yep. I got that one for like $8 at Target.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a steal.
Lucky.
I think it was actually $7.25, and then with tax it would probably be $8, but still.
I think I have all the Phase 4 movies on 4K. Let me go get the other ones.
And then Quantumania, obviously that's not out, but I don't have that.
So that doesn't even count, though.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't remember.
Something that doesn't come out yet doesn't count.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I own Doctor Strange 2. I know that. And then actually, I think Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is the only MCU movie I own on Blu-ray.
Really?
Yeah.
Guess what? The only 4K that I have in the MCU is Wakanda Forever.
I'm trying to get all of them on 4K. So, got Black Widow.
Black Widow, yeah.
Got Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love this movie.
That movie's great.
Awesome. And
I don't know why, but it always
sucker.
Did you really have to do that?
That is still one of my favorites.
That movie
And
went down to like $13 on 4K at Best Buy, and I'm still like, I don't want to buy it. I've heard the 4K transfer isn't even that good anyway, so it's like I don't.
No, man, that 4K looks amazing.
I've heard from some people that it's not great though, so I'm a little hesitant.
But I got No Way Home. I got the Steelbook.
I got the Steelbook for one of my buddies for Christmas, and I kind of regret I didn't keep it.
And then I got Multiverse of Madness, also Steelbook.
That's a pretty cool Steelbook. I feel like they could have done so much more for a couple of these.
But I got Thor: Love and Thunder.
I own it. Don't even.
And I got the better looking cover of the two.
Well, yeah.
This is the better cover.
Yep.
And of course, my favorite of Phase 4 besides No Way Home, Wakanda Forever.
I want Loki to get an official release because that is my favorite thing out of Phase 4. I
want Moon Knight to get a physical release. I don't care, man. I really want Moon Knight to get a physical release.
Yeah.
I love Moon Knight.
Most of the shows should. I think all of the shows should get physical releases because I would 100% buy WandaVision, Hawkeye, and Loki. The rest of them.
I mean, for you, I would say wait till which one? Moon Knight goes on sale.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna wait until Moon Knight goes on sale. I'm probably never gonna own Ms. Marvel, or well, I might eventually, because I'm a completionist when it comes to the MCU. But like,
I do not picture you buying She-Hulk.
like I said, I'm a completionist. And a completionist must go to the most challenging depths of reality to have to end up buying that insult of a TV show.
Watch She-Hulk.
I like it how he made his own version of his son.
The only thing that keeps that show from a half a star rating is Daredevil, and that's it. I haven't even seen
that wasn't even his like role. Even Charlie Cox's role in She-Hulk wasn't even that good.
It wasn't that good, like especially from what I hear about his TV show. But like, that was the best thing about the show.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of another one I just have for completion.
I would probably eventually buy Falcon and the Winter Soldier when that goes on like deep discount. Same thing with Ms. Marvel. What if?
And speaking of, I have these two pieces of shit for completion's sake.
Okay.
Because I have
love that,
because I have the first one and I have Apocalypse and Afterlife, and also I did buy, of course, Extinction.
Yeah.
But of course, it's because I had all of those. I had to buy these two.
If I were to own any of them like individually, I would only own Afterlife, but I own all of the first four, and I mean, I got them for like $7.50 at Walmart, so that wasn't terrible. But I'm gonna readjust my microphone real quick.
Ooh,
I consider Resident Evil Apocalypse is the best one out of those movies.
Yeah, for sure,
it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think
the best
in terms of both, like going like comparing to the games, that one's the most accurate.
It is actually the most accurate to Resident Evil 3, for sure.
Yeah, especially because of Nemesis. Nemesis is so cool in that movie. I don't get why people crap on it still.
Yeah, and I enjoy Apocalypse. It's not a bad movie.
The action in that movie is so awesome. Yeah, I'm just reading.
And it's not poorly edited too.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? What's your thoughts on Friday the 13th, part 4, 5, and 6?
4 is good. 5 sucks. 4. 6 is awesome.
4 and 6 are like the best of the franchise besides the remake, I'd say. I actually really enjoyed the remake. That movie is awesome.
Pretty good.
And then
those. Then I really haven't been resonated with those Friday the 13th films for a long time.
What? Well, I mean, I'll go through my thing. So I actually love the first Friday the 13th. Second one's pretty good. I do like 3. I do enjoy 4. 5 sucks. I love 6. I do enjoy 7. 8 is a guilty pleasure for me. I hate Jason Goes to Hell. Jason X I can view as a guilty pleasure. I really like Freddy vs. Jason, and I really like the remake.
I think for me, first one is not the movie that everyone remembers, where it's like, oh yeah, Jason kills people, and it's like, mm-mm.
Well, that was the thing. It was kind of supposed to set up the franchise.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think it was supposed to be set up for success, but then with the first one being so successful, it spawned Jason being the killer, which is good. Well, because that brought a really fun franchise. So yeah, first one's pretty good. Second one, I think is really enjoyable. Third one again is really enjoyable, but as a guilty pleasure because like the 3D tech is awful, but it's so fun.
I never watched it in 3D.
I haven't either, but it's like the things that they like pop out of the screen, like the dude's eye when his head's getting crushed. That makes me laugh so hard every single time. And then 4 is one of the best in the franchise, I'd say. Corey Feldman is such a good addition to that series. 5, it kind of sucks. like kind of really, really sucks. 6, again, one of the best of the franchise.
That's
7,
actually my favorite.
7's okay. 8, I kind of hate. 9 and 10, I actually really enjoy as guilty pleasures, just because 9 is so freaking weird.
I hate Jason Goes to Hell.
I kind of hate it just as a Friday the 13th movie, but as such like just this weird sci-fi horror blend, I think it's like fucking hilarious. But yeah, Jason X has like the best kill in the franchise with the nitrogen head freeze.
The liquid nitrogen
smash. Yeah.
Like he's just like
yes. And then
so brutal.
Freddy vs. Jason is fun but very, very flawed. And then
I love the bed kill at the beginning of the movie, like where he continuously stabs a guy and then makes the bed fold.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
That is cool, yeah. Definitely feel like they leaned more into Nightmare on Elm Street than they did Friday the 13th, though.
Well, I kind of feel like they did with Friday the 13th though, because Jason kills most of the people.
Yeah, but still, that's not his prime area. No pun intended, because welcome to prime time, biatch. But like, it's not really a Friday the 13th movie at heart, because it's not in Camp Crystal Lake. There's like, oh yeah, right down the street from Elm Street is Camp Crystal Lake. Like, yeah, but Jason doesn't kill anybody there, so that's not really Friday.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is. Running on the side.
Yo, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, on this movie, they used more CGI than the previous two.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious that it's CGI, but it's still awesome. I'll be honest about that. It's still awesome.
But anyways.
Noticeable.
Yeah, I think Freddy vs. Jason is fun. Definitely not as a great Friday the 13th movie, but still a fun movie. And then the remake is one of the best in the franchise, I'd say. It's like definitely top 2 for me. Well, actually, no, top 3. I couldn't really tell you which one's my favorite out of the 4, 6, and the remake. None of them are like 4.5 stars for me. They're all like low 4-star. That's just the type of movie that they are, though.
That's kind of the point. They're supposed to be glorified B movies.
Yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street, though, on the other hand, I think that there's legitimately awesome movies and then terrible movies in that franchise.
I mean, of course, the first one's awesome, and I kind of enjoy it too, but it's more like as a guilty pleasure.
3 is the best of that franchise. I don't care what anyone says.
3 is a close second, but I still prefer the first one.
I'm
actually
I watched,
be honest. I love 4.
Yeah, I watched Scream 6 in the theaters with my grandpa, and they're kind of spoilers, but not really. There's a scene where one of the a couple of characters are talking about different horror movies, and they're like, best Friday the 13th movie, Candyman, original or requel, and then they say best Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and they say the original, and I looked over to my grandpa and I was like, nope, it's the third one.
Let's see. What do you think is the worst movie franchise ever? The 50 Shades trilogy? No question. Those movies are awful.
Yeah, probably 50 Shades. Either that or like, I don't know, maybe Birdemic.
I've never even watched the Birdemic movies, and I don't care to, because what I've seen out of Birdemic 3, it is so fake.
Did you hear about the Fantastic Fest like stuff that they did for it, where they like gave out tequila shots before the show.
Yep. Feel bad for Cody Leach watching Birdemic 3 at Fantastic Fest.
I think it's funny that it's self-aware, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't feel like it's self-aware. It's weird
because they're just using Adobe After Effects. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what's the fucking point? You're using Adobe After Effects on the goddamn birds.
Mm-hmm.
When you could have at least done something like Alfred Hitchcock did with the birds. I hate filmmakers like that are so lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people are saying 50
Because
Shades.
Yeah, it is a garbage franchise. I agree. People would agree that the 50 Shades franchise is worse than the Transformers franchise.
Obviously, because it at least has 3 good movies in the franchise. 50 Shades is just all trash.
Mm-hmm.
Like, half of the movies in Transformers are legitimately good.
And then half of them are garbage.
Yeah, and then one of them's a guilty pleasure for me. The other 2 are awful. But yeah, I would say that 4.
But still, Age of Extinction leads into the awful side.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I see. I know why people hate that movie, but I don't, simply because as a Transformers, like, as a huge fan of Transformers, that stuff was great.
People are going
For the Transformers.
The Butterfly Rob Zombie trilogy thing.
Oh, the House of 1,000 Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, and 3 from Hell.
I did not like those at all.
The only one
I actually really like that franchise.
The only one I don't particularly like in that one is 3 from Hell, which I know you like, Luke.
I enjoyed all 3 of them. I don't care what anyone says.
I think
House of 1,000 Corpses. I love House of 1,000 Corpses.
That movie is so confusing, and the girl in it is so freaking annoying.
I think House of 1,000 Corpses is actually like pretty good, and then Devil's Rejects is a really, really cool movie. And then 3 from Hell just kind of disappoints me, honestly.
I'd rather watch 3 from Hell over Devil's Rejects. I'll be honest about that.
Really?
It took me 2 tries to actually really appreciate 3 from Hell.
Oh.
Because I was so conflicted on my first viewing. Like, I was really conflicted. But when I rewatched it, I realized there was something that I was missing. So.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Last night, Revenge of the Fallen, Age of Extinction last night.
Last night had good visuals, but in terms of like the actual movie, I think it's relatively really, really bad. And then
I honestly think that the Last Night is worse than the whole 50 Shades
Prime just to bring him back. Like they kill off Optimus Prime just to bring him back like a half hour later in Revenge of the Fallen, and just that alone makes it my least favorite of that series.
The Last Night, so many retcons.
The Last Night is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
And they did a lot of retcons with that.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be honest, I think the Last Night is worse than the whole 50 Shades trilogy. It sucks that bad. And I don't care movies and trains, the visuals were dog shit. I don't care, man. The visuals were terrible.
Crap. Ironhide in 3. That was a really good reveal with Sentinel Prime or whatever. I don't remember who it was. I think his name was Sentinel Prime and
yeah. That was Sentinel Prime.
Okay. So yeah, when Sentinel Prime kills Ironhide, that is like one of the most shocking scenes in that. Like,
people were shocked by that and kind of upset with that.
Oh, I think that's like one of the most shocking scenes in that entire series. But like, I really wish they didn't kill off Ironhide because he's like probably my favorite Autobot in the entire like Transformers franchise, not just like the movies.
Right.
Like we're talking OG TV shows and stuff like that.
People said Ironhide had a good character development from the first film.
Yeah, I think he was
Mhm.
probably the best part of Revenge of the Fallen, honestly. That franchise, it's so like kind of confusing as like if you know like most of the Transformers themselves, like both Autobots and Decepticons, there's so many characters that you'll miss because they're like blink and you'll miss it characters.
I have Dark of the Moon Sentinel Prime right here.
That is cool. that is cool. But yeah, there's so many like blink and you'll miss it characters. Like if you like get distracted by something, you'll like completely miss their name. Like I'm pretty sure the character Wheeljack was in 3, and I had no clue that he was until I looked him up.
Yeah.
That was going to be Wheeljack, but they went with the name of Q.
Oh,
It was
Of course.
that Ironhide died, but Optimus avenged him.
yeah.
Yep.
People probably didn't care for Ratchet's.
That was a blink and you'll miss it scene too. So like,
Not really that. It just wasn't really that good.
yeah, I mean, like you literally just look away for like 2 seconds and it's over with.
His death was so terrible.
I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it's like I don't know. It's just very confusing to me why they did it that specific way. Like they just show a video of him dying, like that was kind of weird. That was also a blink and you'll miss it scene too. Like the first time that I watched the original one.
I even thought Jazz's death was shocking too. He was the coolest Autobot in the first one.
Yeah, he was great in the first one, and I didn't even realize that he had died until like the end of the movie when I was first watching it. Like it was weird. Like he just gets like snapped in half, and then at the end of the movie, Optimus like picks up his body parts and is like, "What?"
Well, spoiler alert: he was torn apart by Megatron.
Yeah, he was ripped and he was like snapped in half, right?
Yeah. He said, "You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? No, I want 2."
That was a pretty sad moment.
You like that, old man? You want a piece of me?
No, I want 2.
No, wrong movie. I said, you like that, old man? You want a piece of me?
I don't know.
I don't
what
want
you're
a piece of
talking
you.
about, man.
I don't want a piece of you. I want the whole thing.
What
Happy
movie is
Gilmore.
that? Oh,
It's Happy Gilmore.
I haven't seen that.
Well, you're
dude,
missing
you
out
haven't
on a
seen Happy
comedy-
Gilmore?
No.
That is a comedy classic right there. It's Happy Gilmore.
The price is wrong, bitch.
No, I'm doing the choking. Ready?
Yeah. The price is wrong, bitch.
No, wait, ready? I think you've had enough. No? Now you've had enough. Bitch. I love Happy Gilmore.
The dude who's like so dead set on taking out Happy from the competition in the golf cart. Yo, jackass! He tries running him over.
You suck, you jackass. And then, jackass.
And then he runs over. He misses Happy and then knocks over the freaking building. Or
You won't play on. Let me play on Pro Tour anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, because you're black. Hell no! Damn alligator bit my hand off. That alligator just popped up, cut me down to my prime. He got me, but I tore one of the bastard's eyes out though. Look at that. You're pretty sick, Chubbs.
oh man, I remember showing that movie to my cousin, and I remember his first thoughts after the movie ended. I said, "What'd you think?" And he says, "Yeah, that was great. I love the part where the dude, where Happy ripped off the guy's shirt and then threw him into the lake." I was like, that was oddly specific, but okay.
I am the boundary.
First my dad, now Chubbs. Anybody get close to dies. If I were you, I'd run.
Dude, I can't wait to show these. Okay, so Luke, you know Reagan, right? He loves The Gray
Yeah.
Man for whatever reason. Freaking loves that movie. I told him he says that he hasn't seen a whole lot of movies like The Gray Man, so that's why he loves it so much. I told him, dude, are you this is why you need to watch John Wick. So I'm trying to show these movies to him at some point soon.
That's
Because he's
because
gonna
all three of
freaking
these
love
movies are without a doubt leaps and bounds better than The Gray Man.
Yes, all three of them. Actually, no. Yeah, all three of these are way better than The Gray Man.
Because for one, they're a lot more badass.
Yes.
Another one, Keanu Reeves, and it's better directed.
Yet The Gray Man had like $100 million, like at least $100 million in their budget more than the John Wick.
And then it turned out to be a generic action movie.
Yeah. Although the action scenes in that movie are quite cool.
They're good, but they're not. They're good, but they're not as good as these.
Yeah. And half of them aren't even done practically. So like, I got me some duck a bibble.
Plus, John Wick's a cooler character, so
yeah, I would agree with that. Keanu Reeves is arguably better than Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans in just generic action movies.
Well, I honestly agree. I actually would agree that he's better than both of those actors.
I wouldn't say that he's particularly better, like in terms of performance, but for just being in just a straight up action movie, I think he's way better than both of them.
When he's also really good at comedy.
So is Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans, actually. Chris Evans is freaking hilarious in Scott Pilgrim, dude.
Feel the wrath of the League of Evil Exes. That's the one quote I remember from Chris Evans.
I had my one of my buddies over last Saturday, and I actually watched Borat with him then.
The sequel?
So that's why I remembered a whole lot of it when we were watching it last night. And then right afterwards, he said, "Can we watch Scott Pilgrim? Because I saw that on Netflix and I really want to watch it again." I was like, "Sure." I fell asleep like not even an hour into the movie. He goes and plays some game, and then he turns it on, and then so we play it the one time, and then he gets bored, so he plays like a video game or something like that. So then he gets bored of the game, goes back, and then plays Scott Pilgrim again. He falls asleep, wakes up, and the movie's over, so he just hits play again.
Don't do that.
We'll watch Scott Pilgrim over and over again, or what?
No, fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep watching Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
I mean, I can watch it over and over again, just I don't want to fall asleep during that movie.
Yeah. I mean, I would say it's enough of a comfort movie that I could fall asleep to it, but I would rather not because of how good it is.
I mean, Puss in Boots is honestly a comfort movie that I can fall asleep to.
Yeah. Once I buy Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, I'm gonna be like constantly rewatching that.
I still need to go back and rewatch it. I haven't yet.
Nice to see you too.
Well, dumbass to you too.
I told you that I got a Peacock subscription finally, so now I can rewatch. Puss in Boots without having to buy it. So that's cool.
But you still need to buy it though.
Yeah, I still do.
Because not only do you have the first one, I also have it.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting a lot of compliments on my music taste in that like Get to Know Me Bands Edition video that I did. Nice.
New Year's Eve ticket. Because I've said this multiple times. I saw the movie in theaters twice.
Mm-hmm.
And it was deserved.
I have my speaking of New Year's Eve tickets, I finally put my Fableman's ticket in my 4K case for it.
You got it in the case?
I hadn't had it in there. For whatever reason, but I did put it in there.
Yeah, but you want to see something?
Nice.
Matinee ticket for Violent Night.
Nice. I don't put them in
movie.
the insert. I just keep them where like you would put like the pamphlets and like the digital code on the side of the case.
Yeah, but I don't. That's what Milne does. He puts them inside the cases.
Trying to think what I have movie tickets.
But if it's something like this where it's just one disc, then I'll just put it inside the actual as an actual insert.
Okay. Or
because that's what I'm going to do with them. Because that's what I'm going to do with The Man Called Otto, because it's only one disc.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing with Smile. One disc, so I put the ticket in there.
I think if I was doing that, it would probably just depend for me if I had a slipcover or not. But
yeah,
I'm trying to think what ones I have for what tickets I have in my inserts. So I have Sonic 2, Top Gun Maverick, The Fableman's.
Oh yeah, and I also got Shang-Chi.
I still have my Man Called Otto ticket, and then Black Panther, Wakanda Forever saved up for when I buy those, and then I still have like Creed 3. I actually didn't get my Ant-Man Quantumania ticket. I forgot to have it printed out.
A Black Widow ticket. Oh, and also I have my Black Adam ticket.
I'm glad I didn't see that in the theaters, honestly.
Don't blame you. What's a movie from any year where it's one of the best film of the year? Where you know it's one of the best films of the year it's from, but you personally enjoy it.
Literally, like, name every single best of the year film that I've had, and that's it. I don't know.
Well, I could say,
like, objectively best film of the year, or like not
people have, or what's a film that I'm thinking he's thinking like a movie that a lot of people have as their best movie of the year, or something. Because a lot of people, in 2021 had Spider-Man No Way Home as number one. I have Last Night in Soho as number one.
I have multiple movies like way ahead of No Way Home. Sorry, but that movie
And,
is not.
and I think pretty much everybody's number one of 2022 was Top Gun Maverick, and that's my number one.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. But like thinking of other movies, like like Banshees of Inisherin, like I know a lot of people said that was their favorite movie of the year. There was like The Fabelmans was a popular answer as well. But honestly, I don't really know. Like from last year specifically, there isn't any like one movie that I didn't have that most people had in their top 5 in my top 15 or something like that.
Oh, I know one that a lot of people did not have in their top 10 that I have in mind. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah. The Lost City is up there for you as well. That not a lot of people had up in their top 20.
Zach Goller had it in his top 20.
Oh, he did?
And I was like, good.
Yes.
Good.
Mm-hmm. I know
I'm sick and tired of people hating on that movie.
I think I have it somewhere in my top 30 to 40.
It's in my top 25.
What about you?
It's in my top 25.
What's that, Jared?
I think he's talking to Dimension.
What about you?
I'm
trying to think of another one that I know a lot of people don't really have on their. Oh, Beast. A lot of people do not have Beast on their list in their top 20 or anything.
I'm going to be honest. Remember when you said that I should rewatch Beast before, I think it was before a stream or something, Luke?
Don't remind me.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I still, keep it at my rating, but it was a little boring, a little more boring than I remember.
This may sound nuts, but the first Transformer movie is a film from 2007 that isn't one of the best.
Or the best by a clear mile.
Yeah. I'd agree.
Oh, okay. So, one that's not,
one that you enjoyed, but isn't, top of the year or anything? Or
some people actually have it as their top of the year or something like that. Because I know quite a bit of people have Nope in their top of the year. I can't go that far anymore.
I love Nope so much. Thinking about it more, I like it more than I initially viewed it.
I don't know, man. I just feel like the third act gives me way more questions than answers. Honestly, I really don't care for the third act.
I don't really know about that because it just felt like Jaws.
That third act was way too ambiguous for me.
I don't know where you're coming from with that, man. I really like it.
I rewatched it with AJ last week, and I was like, this movie has a lot more flaws than I remember.
Yeah. I mean, I might have to watch it again just to
because for one, the third act was a little bit too ambiguous, and secondly, I did not like any of the stuff with Chester. Or wait, was it what's his name?
Monkey.
Yeah, the monkey. What's his name?
I don't remember.
I have it in here.
He's a goofy baby boy.
I don't remember exactly what his name is. Hold on. Hold on, let me just look.
The heck? Chick just put out her hands and it got slight. What the heck? What?
Gordy. Gordy's his name.
Oh.
I did not like any of the stuff with Gordy.
He's a goofy little monkey.
It kind of took me out of the film, what I was previously enjoying about it. I'm being honest with you. I mean, I'll be honest. I still really enjoy Nope, but it's just I don't think it's as good as everybody else made it out to be.
Yeah. I think for me, trying to think. Yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home would probably be one of those for me. From last year though, let me check really quickly.
or I think of one that a lot of people I know would have at their best of the.
From last year, let me see.
I see what are you doing?
I think of another one that I know that I don't have on my best of the year list that everybody has.
RRR.
That's an honorable mention, so that still counts as part of the list.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm just being honest, man. If it's an honorable mention, it counts as part of the list.
Okay.
I haven't seen RRR.
What?
Gotta, man. You gotta. That movie's
you need to.
so good.
It's really good.
It's 3 hours.
It flies by, dude.
It does. I'm trying to think of another one that I know is not a lot of
that 3 hours, it's like can't really get into it.
I'm gonna be honest. I think RRR is better than Avatar.
It might get there for me, honestly, because it's gone up into my top 5 of last year.
And Movies and Trains, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be brutally honest with you, man. For a 3-hour movie, I like Babylon more than Avatar. I love Babylon.
It was okay. I mean, it was more than okay, but I don't know. I like the first hour more than the rest of the movie when it came to that.
So you like seeing an elephant shit on the guy?
Yes, that was very entertaining. No, I mean the filmmaking sequence in the first 45-ish minutes. That was cool as heck. But the rest of the movie was kind of forgettable. And that kind of surprised me when it came to Damien Chazelle because Whiplash and La La Land, which is the only other of his movies that I've seen, were very memorable and had awesome sequences throughout. That one didn't for me.
And then some people like to complain that it's if Baz Luhrmann made it, dude. Damien Chazelle made it.
Yeah. It didn't. First of all, it didn't have a hip hop soundtrack, so that's something. But honestly, it could go up.
And then or even some people like to complain and be like, so the style was the directors are being like, hey, look how good I am and stuff like that. That's not what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because they're actually showing you their craft and what they can do with it. They're not just bragging and being like, "Hey, look how good I am at directing movies" or anything like that.
Yeah.
They're not saying that. I know Baz Luhrmann wouldn't say that because I know he's. Honestly, I do like Baz Luhrmann as a director.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
How would you rank Halloween 4, 5, and 6? Worst to best or best to worst? I'd say worst to best, 5, 6, 4.
That's the same for me, honestly. Literally,
5 is freaking. 5 is terrible, but I feel like 5 is honestly a lot easier to laugh at than Resurrection is.
There's some really funny moments in Resurrection, but yeah, Resurrection is pretty boring.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Yes, specifically that.
Okay, that's pretty funny, but the rest of the movie is freaking boring.
Yep. Besides the first 15 minutes, but those are the worst part of the movie because of how disrespectful it is.
And I just love the jokes we were making throughout Halloween 5, especially during the dance competition.
Cookie boobs.
Cookie boobs. Cookie boobs. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Britsky telling me about this thing on Omega that one of his friends did and be like, you, hey you, I challenge you to a dance competition. Sorry if we weirded out any viewers, but we had to do it.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I should have did it with my V mask on, but it's whatever. And then just Michael Myers if Michael Myers just pops out of the corner, just be like, meow, meow.
You know what? I'm sorry to say, but the standout sequence in Elvis, I don't know why, but I just randomly brought up Elvis. Hold on. I was gonna say, I feel like Babylon could be another Elvis for me, where it kind of creeps up my list a little bit. But anyway, best scene in Elvis is the scene where he like deep throats his mic.
Oh man,
standout sequence right there. 100% understand why I got Best Picture nomination.
I mean, I'm glad it did. Actually, it deserved it.
Yeah, I was watching YouTube Shorts. I don't remember who made the video, but they were like, "Oh man, Elvis got a Best Picture nomination. Why would that be?" And then it cuts to the scene where Elvis deep throats his mic, and he's like, "Oh, yep, mm-hmm."
That's why it did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, plus the movie as a whole is actually really good.
Yeah, it is pretty dang good.
I will not accept any Elvis hate. Okay.
I won't hate on it, but I won't say it's a perfect movie by any means.
Well, I'm not saying it's perfect either anymore because. But I'm just saying though, I don't want to hear any more hate about Elvis.
A lot of people were upset that Austin
I don't
Butler
get the
did not
absolute
win.
hate that some people give it, but it's not the best
It's not
movie ever.
I'm not saying I'm not making it out to be the greatest thing since sliced bread at all.
Yeah.
I just get tired of people hating on that movie for no reason.
Yeah, it doesn't deserve it, but
because I mean, Elvis at one point for a while was in my top 10 of the year.
Jared, are you gonna treat your dogs like this?
You should if they get into a situation like this.
I mean, he's menacing enough alone when you say bazinga. But
what?
Jared, how do you feel when we say bazinga?
Hold on, I mean, do something.
Shotgun.
Hold on.
Remember that? I don't remember what stream that was, but I remember him going to grab his shotgun.
That was like back in September when we did one of our Q&As.
Oh.
I remember specifically.
Yeah.
Like here's a good one. Trying to think of something.
Oof.
Which one death do you want to take?
What?
Get shot at or get biting off by a dog?
If getting shot means that I die instantly without pain, then probably getting shot. If it's the dog, because I don't think dogs can bite off your head instantly. So...
I had to go do something with the family.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But yeah, if you get shot and you don't and you don't like feel a lot of pain before you die, then yeah, probably getting shot. But if the dog can rip off your head in an instant, then yeah, probably maybe that. Because that would just be quick and painless. I'm thinking quick and painless, but yeah, if a dog was just biting your stomach for like an hour straight, that would be a painful death.
Very painful.
I'm just thinking when my dog out of nowhere just decides to go crazy and bite my leg.
There are some dogs.
That'd be so bad.
There are some dogs that go crazy.
Yeah, my dog is just a nutball. He's not like specifically like all-time like crazy dog like he's rabid or anything, but he's just like gets set off by the weirdest things. Like if you just go at him, he goes insane.
Like I'm trying to think of a good one to make the joke. Like I don't get the hate for Strange World at all.
Look at this.
Bazinga!
What's up, dog?
What's up?
Misty.
You get a German Shepherd and you ask it, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be exactly like the dogs in John Wick 3.
How's that supposed to work?
Bazinga.
I meant to say, it's not one of the best films or the best film of the year.
Oh, it's not one of the best films of the year it came out, but you personally enjoy it.
I liked White Noise. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
I would say I'm going to be brutally honest. I would honestly say Lyle Lyle Crocodile. I really enjoyed it.
What are you doing?
I'll be honest about that one. I know it's not one of the best of the year, like by any means, but I like it.
Oh, dang.
Oh, dang. Lots of blood splatter.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Dang, she trained those dogs really dang well. Good boys.
That was
a sequence.
Yeah. I think another one I know is not one of the best of the year, but I still enjoy it.
This year I'm trying to think what.
Well, last year though, that's good. That can be a lot easier because.
Yeah, because there's not a whole lot. Honestly,
I would honestly say, "Don't Worry, Darling."
Not for me. I'm gonna stick with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and White Noise. I know a lot of people hated on White Noise, and I don't really get why, because that movie is so weird, but it's kind of supposed to be weird. So,
I think I'm gonna stick with I think I'm gonna go between Lyle Lyle Crocodile and Ambulance.
Ambulance is good.
I don't get the hate for Ambulance.
I don't think it's a masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination.
No. I can't say that.
Yeah. And it goes on way too long, but it's still fun. Consequences.
For a second, I saw a fly just when crawling just underneath the suit.
Oh
my God.
Bruh. If I was in this situation, I would smack the water bottle out of her hand and shoot her ass.
And
then she spits it out.
So mean. But I mean, I was gonna say, there's another movie that I know is not a lot of people's best of the year list, but sure is on mine. Bullet Train.
This was This was my movie of the year when it came out.
Which one?
I thought John Wick 3 was my movie of the year when it came out.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, Bullet Train is on my best of the year list.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say it's easily one of the best of the year just because of how fun it is. But
I'm kind of stumped that film was getting a lot of. I'm kind of stumped that film was getting a lot of mixed reviews.
Yeah, honestly, after it came out, I know a lot of people. Started liking it a lot more.
But it's just a lot of people were a lot of people were just like, oh, it's too over the top, and I was like, well, that's the point. It's supposed to be over the top.
Yeah, bruh. The comment, actually, no. This one of the top comments in one of my YouTube videos, or not one of my YouTube videos, in one of my Instagram reels. I think it's the Get to Know Me Bands edition. It says L music taste, and that's one of the top 2 liked comments. It's kind of sad.
Wow.
Same person. In the replies to that, it says, "Bruh, you still like Axel F." I don't get how that's supposed to be an insult because that's a great theme song, but like.
I just love it. Do you guys remember that scene in Monsters vs. Aliens where the president is actually playing that theme song in front of one of the aliens?
Mm-hmm. I had no idea what that
it,
song was when I first watched it, though. So like,
same here. I didn't even know what that was. But it was so funny.
I'm getting notifications, and so the person who said that they still like Axel F, and then the person who commented L Music Taste says what, and then the guy who said Axel F, he says the Crazy Frog song.
Oh no! Oh no, dude!
That's getting a heart reaction right there.
No one's gonna reply to that.
I hope not. That's just the perfect way to leave it off. Is the
it's the Crazy Frog. Wow, so specific. Am I right?
Not even
so specific.
To Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, the Beverly Hills Cop theme song. Well, and it's also the same one used in Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah, but
mainly originated from Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Crazy Frog didn't even like get popular by the time that Monsters vs. Aliens came out. I know a lot of people don't really like that movie. I think it's pretty fun. But I also have.
I remember liking it a lot as a kid. Because I mean, especially Seth Rogen as Bob. I love him. Hi, I'm Bob. As you could see, he has no brain. Turns out you don't need one.
He was the Blob, right?
Yeah, the Blob. That's why he's called Bob the Blob.
Yeah.
And how convenient.
What was it? The Mantis or whatever? And then, hold on. Let me look this up. That has a way better...
Dr. Cockroach, PhD.
Yeah.
Something or is it the or was it the yeah, I think it was Dr. Cockroach.
Hey, Charles.
What up, bud? What's up, bud?
Let me look this up. Monsters versus Aliens. I forgot about the big boss at the end of the movie. They fight the freaking huge, like, bug-eyed squirrel or whatever that is.
Oh, Jesus. I have not seen that movie since I was a kid.
I need to watch it again.
But you want okay? I'm actually thinking about this for the Halloween season. We kind of do need to sprinkle in something a little bit family friendly instead of just watching straight up horror.
Monster House.
That was exactly what I was going to say. Monster House. Because I'm actually not going to lie, that movie scarred me as a kid.
That movie was a good kids horror movie.
Yeah,
that's how you do kids horror.
It's got a really good story as well, like really good mythology and everything.
Yeah, and what was his character name? I know it was voiced by Mr. Nevercracker.
Yeah, Mr. Nevercracker.
He gave me the fucking chills as a kid. Like,
you kids better get off my lawn!
This is my house. He's so creepy.
Get off my lawn.
I love the scene where he has a heart attack too. Like the uncanny valley animation makes it look so weird. Where he's like, "You better get off my lawn, right?"
The scene with, even though the scene with his wife dying tragically, it was a pretty tragic scene, but it actually seemed looking at it now, it's actually pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. My friend,
I know I'm a bad person, but shut up.
One of my friends used to be like obsessed with the movie, and so he and his brother like reenacted the basketball scene where he's like that where Chowder, I think his name was, he was like I don't remember what he says in it, but he's like dribbling it and then he bounces it off of the hoop and then it hits him in the face. Like all of it happened in this recap video. He says, "Oh, my brain," and he's crawling on the ground and everything. And then his brother's recording and he says, "You're an idiot."
Which, by the way, I still need to buy Monster House so that way we can do the watch along at some point.
Yeah.
On Blu-ray specifically because I think I still have the DVD of Monster House.
I do too. Yes.
I need to buy it on Blu-ray. I love Monster House.
Very fun movie.
Tree. And then the tree attacks, bro. The tree attacking one of the cops was just frightening me as a kid.
Isn't that Kevin James as the Kevin James looking cop?
One of the cops definitely looked a lot like Kevin James. Like in animated form. I was like, that is so Kevin James. Like, but who's the other cop voiced by? I don't remember.
Was it Chris Rock? I feel like it's Chris Rock. I feel like it was Chris Rock for
that is so not Chris Rock. I swear to God, it is not Chris Rock.
Bruh. So yeah, the commenter that said L Music Taste or whatever, they're still going at it. And he says, "Take it as a joke. I like Foo Fighters and Green Day. Why did you comment L Music Taste in the first place if you like half of the list?"
Oh my God, people are so stupid.
I know.
Oh,
Nick Cannon.
It's Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't Chris Rock, but I didn't know exactly who it was. But now I know what it is. It's Nick Cannon.
That dude fell off when he started siding with Nickelodeon for everything that they did. Like, he was in like every Nickelodeon original movie from like 2010 to 2017 or something like that. It was so weird.
Yeah. And by the way, no pun intended. But I kind of wish that Jason Lee in Monster House got a little bit more to do.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of underrated actors, I think Jason Lee is a very underrated actor. No one gives him credit.
Yeah. He was awesome in Almost Famous.
And I don't care what anybody says. I love him as Syndrome in The Incredibles.
Oh, that's him? I didn't know that.
Syndrome is voiced by Jason Lee.
That's cool. Man, I wish I had a theater near me that would play like old movies. Because,
by the way,
do you follow Griffin Schiller on Letterboxd?
What?
Do you follow Griffin Schiller on Letterboxd?
I don't remember him very well. Why?
Oh, so he just posted he saw Spider-Man 2 in theaters. I wish my theaters would put out older movies in theaters. Like,
I would dude, if they did that with none
of mine do. I have to go like 45 minutes just to go to like some specialty theater just so I can sit in like reclining seats. It's awful.
I kind of wish they would play something like Coraline in theaters again. I would go see that in theaters.
Yeah, that would be a good one to see in theaters. Oh, we should do that for the Halloween watch along.
Okay, yeah. Speak no further, my friend. Speak no further.
I got the Shout Factory Blu-ray of it.
Got this beautiful steelbook. And plus, when I got this, it was on sale. I think it was about $20 for that. I had to buy it.
Did you get the Paranorman Steelbook yet?
Nope.
Do you need to get it?
Hold on. Someone's knocking at my door.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This watch isn't really like it isn't really helping a whole lot with my score of the movie. I think it's still good, but it's definitely not the best of the franchise.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the best one.
Still have
Especially when you have it stacked up against 1 and 2, which are like just some of the best action movies, period. I mean, in terms of action, this movie's freaking awesome, but like
story-wise, not really.
Yeah, story-wise, it's okay. You got his finger cut off already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah!
Motorcycle time.
Probably gonna give him like a prosthetic finger or something in part 4.
Like this?
Yeah. I bet I can bet. Actually, no, I don't have a whole lot of cash on me, but I would probably bet like $1 or something. They give him like some sort of prosthetic ring finger in the 4th part or 4th chapter.
Yeah.
Right here. All of it is CGI.
This is CGI?
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, I saw behind the
But it's still awesome, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
it's still
this
awesome.
This is great. This is great.
I watched behind the scenes. All of it is CGI.
Oh. So, okay. Speaking of CGI, I want to talk about It, the 2017, like It and It Chapter 2. I feel like those movies are really dang good. And I don't think that they could have made the movies without doing CGI, but they could have done a lot better with the CGI. Like you know, like the scene where Georgie gets bit, and they like have a drawing, like it looks like a hand drawing of Pennywise biting his arm or whatever. It looks terrible.
I can kind of see why, but yeah,
honestly, though, that movie would work really, really well if it wasn't even a horror movie, though. It's just like a coming of age movie. That movie would have worked so well.
But it's Stephen King, so it has to be horror.
Yeah, but then again, there's Stand By Me, which is a coming of age movie, and that wasn't at all horror.
I know, but what I'm meaning is like anything, like because I was meaning anything besides like Stand By Me, The Shawshank Redemption, or The Green Mile.
Yeah. I feel like there was other stuff that he's done. I know he's written a bunch of stuff that isn't horror, but like, I feel like there's other movies that aren't. Change the joke to socks.
Put your weapon down. You're going to be missed. Yep.
How many pairs of socks do you bring?
Stop.
What, watching? I'm watching a comedy special right here, man. This dude is hilarious.
While watching John Wick.
I just saw this pop up in my Instagram feed. Dude, I'm sorry.
Get the fuck out of my office.
What the thumb that I'm using right now was in the original thumbnail I was going to use.
Yep.
So, anyways, the story behind what I was watching. So the guy posts this like where he's doing this stand-up comedy thing, and he's telling a joke about like how many pairs of underwear do you take on a 5-day trip? And he says you have to be high out of your mind if you don't take 5 or more. And he's like, oh, we're going on a 5-day trip. Oh, I'm taking 3. So then he posts another reel today, and it's changed the joke to socks. And he says, well, how many pairs of socks do you bring if you go on a 5-day trip? And he says, well, you'd have to be high out of your mind if you're not going to bring 5 or more pairs of socks. And he says, see, the joke ain't getting better. It goes to the exact same place.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We're both masters of death. Mr. Wick.
Mr. Wick.
Mr. Wick.
Mr. Wick.
If they were German, I think it would be even better. Mr. Wick.
Mr. Wick.
Herr Wick.
Mr. Wick.
Herr Wick.
John Wick. I thought it would be John Wick.
Or Herr Wick, because Herr is Mr. in German.
Oh, yeah.
Herr
Wick.
Herr Wick, yeah.
Sorry for offending any Germans.
In elementary school, I remember I had to put on like some sort of like Christmas concert or whatever, and I had to put on like a German accent for like this character that I was playing, and one of my friends said I looked like Sir Topham Hatt from Thomas and Friends.
That doesn't sound good.
No. Made me laugh, but
That's still kind of teetered the line of offensive, though. You know?
that I looked like Sir Topham Hatt. Or what?
That could teeter the line of offensive.
Not really. I mean, he's just a tubby, big British boy, but
Bond. James Bond.
mm-hmm. One of my friends I remember tried out for that role that I had gotten, and to try out for it, he had a Russian accent rather than a German accent.
But he is not Russian.
He is not Russian. You see, in motherland Russia, we don't simply speak German, we speak Russian.
Please from Mother Russia. What? Wait, he's trying to speak in a Russian accent, but he is not Russian.
Mother Russia.
Again, sorry if I'm also offending any Russians. You guys still remember that the interview almost put us at war?
Yep. North Korea. I'm surprised that the Red Dawn remake didn't put us at war.
The interview was a lot more offensive, though.
Yes, but
to North Korea.
I'm honestly surprised, like, if North Korea ever saw that movie, they wouldn't get ideas or something like that.
I think they just watched the Red Dawn remake, and it's like, okay, if they make any more offensive movies like this, we're going to put them at war.
And then the interview came out.
And they were like, okay, we won't really see it in theaters. Only a few people will go watch it. We'll just let everybody watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like just a big, like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Thank God you didn't go into war, though, because I honestly don't even think I'd even be here.
The funny thing about North Korea is that they literally let nothing in to their country except for the interview for whatever reason.
idiots.
The one thing they let into their country, not even just like a log or food, they let in the interview and then it offends everybody.
And then they're like, okay, you just offended us, North Koreans. We're going to put it to war.
Political humor is so funny. When it is funny, it is actually like quite funny. But when it's not, it's offensive and I want to shoot somebody.
I don't know. I think Seth Rogen definitely does political humor like nobody else does, man.
Yeah, he does it pretty well, I'd say.
One also plus, it's Seth Rogen. You can't really go wrong with Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Oh, what was it? Oh.
Here comes the next action part comes in.
Oh, sweet.
Don't want to miss that.
Which is your favorite action scene during the whole movie?
Probably the motorcycle chase.
The motorcycle chase in this one, or the
Of
second
this
one?
of this movie specifically.
Oh, this one. I'd say it's a toss up between. Actually, all of the big memorable action sequences in this are like really really good. You know, like the desert fight scene with Halle Berry, the motorcycle chase, the library sequence, the knife fight, the ending fight. Those are all awesome. Dude,
Sure.
I can't wait for John Wick 4 though, when they're like incorporating sword fighting.
And they also got Donnie Yen into the mix, dude.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, bro.
Underrated actor.
I agree.
Donnie Yen's great, yeah. I feel like he hasn't done a whole lot of role. Oh, there's the dude that died this past week. Crap, why am I blanking? Yeah, Lance
Reddick.
Yeah, Lance Reddick, yep. That's such a shame, man. He was only 60.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, what was it released? What happened? Like, was it like a sickness or?
I don't think so, not yet.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bump this up to a 4-star rating. So far, at least.
Dimension. What is your favorite action scene from this movie?
I still think the one in my head is easily the knife scene and the library scene. Actions. Those are my favorite action scenes in this movie. And I do like the action scenes and what's going on right now.
Yeah.
About to go on now.
Now he's got 2 guns. Yep, that's right. Can't wait to see him as Donkey Kong.
I can't wait for Mutant Mayhem, man.
Yo, and Donkey Kong's using a fire flower? Heck yeah!
Well, I think that's new. That's never been shown before.
That's in the final trailer.
I don't want to.
in
I don't
the-
want to
in
know
the
anything about the final
games.
trailer.
Well, that's the only thing you'll know. So
I actually didn't even hear what happened, so I'm not even gonna ask what happened. Oh, the fire flower.
yeah, that's the only thing you're going to know about that final trailer is the
Okay.
fire flower that Donkey Kong uses.
I feel like I've seen too much already, so as soon as something pops up on YouTube, I'm gonna skip it instantly, or as soon as I can. Not instantly, but. Ooh,
I'm still calling it, man. That movie's going to be great.
I'm
calling
definitely
it.
hoping so. I'm definitely hoping so. I'm
Well,
hoping
and
it's
plus
at
with a lot
least-
of the sequences that they're doing, especially like with the Mario Karts, from what I've seen, that movie seriously is going to have an awesome third act.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's at least a 3.5, but I could definitely see it being like a high 4.
I'm still hoping it's the best video game movie out there. I'm still hoping it is.
Yeah,
And I think it might be because look at this. I'm a Mario fanatic.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, and actually in this game, like I think I told you this last time it was in streams. You can actually play as other characters. Like you can actually play as
Yeah.
Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi and then Toad and Toadette.
Yeah. I'm actually almost done with World 2 as Luigi.
Oh, nice. Dude, I need to get back into Luigi's Mansion 3. I started playing that a little while ago. I don't know.
I want to get that game.
It's really cool. I like it.
But there's a couple other games
played...
for the Switch I really want to get though. I really want to get Super Mario Party. I also really do want Super Mario 3D World for the Switch.
Mario Party.
And I also want to get Super Mario Odyssey.
I haven't played Mario Odyssey actually. That's like the one.
But I do have this Mario Party right here, Mario Party Superstars.
Oh, have you played?
I have this one.
Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
I'm not a big Legend of Zelda guy.
I honestly didn't really like it all that much, but I only got like an hour of game time into it. I hated the controls in that game. Like they were genuinely awful.
Well, good thing I haven't played it yet.
Yeah. Like
I'd like to see a Legend of Zelda movie though, because of what I've seen out of those games, it looks great. And I would actually get to see a movie.
I know it was rumored for that and Metroid to become movies, but honestly, I don't know.
I'm still waiting on that Mortal Kombat sequel.
Yes, I know it's probably coming soon because I know that they're like.
And dude, but you want to know who I want to see in the sequel to Mortal Kombat?
Johnny Cage.
I know they're gonna, of course.
Yeah,
I know they're gonna get him in Mortal Kombat 2, but
yeah, they teased him at the end of the first one, which was good.
Yeah, I'm excited. And plus, I really enjoyed the first Mortal Kombat from a couple years ago.
Yeah, I really want to see.
That is an awesome movie.
Did you hear about that Dead Space movie that John Carpenter was supposed to be making?
I never really heard of Dead Space.
Oh, so it's basically just like a sci-fi horror game. I've heard it's really good. Anyway, if
I kind of want to see
if John Carpenter's set to be making that movie, that would be a match made in heaven, especially if you put sci-fi horror movies and John Carpenter together.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, well, I mean, I know Mario's gonna do well. I want to see a Donkey Kong Country movie.
That wouldn't be bad. Like a spin-off.
Like a little spin-off because Donkey Kong's obviously gonna be in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I really want to see a Donkey Kong Country movie, and also if they do well, give me a Luigi's Mansion movie.
That would be fun. I know that they were kind of incorporating some of that, and like what I saw of the trailers, they kind of looked like the Luigi's Mansion like map, kind of.
But obviously, the reason why it would kind of be like that is because he's trapped in Bowser's Kingdom.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Oh dang.
But here's my question though, Movies and Trains. Here's a little question for you. How would you feel if they actually casted the original Mario voice actor to actually voice as Mario in the movie?
The original Mario voice actor?
Charles Martinet.
That would be awesome.
I would actually disagree.
Why?
Because who wants to hear a goofy Italian accent for an hour and a half? Get out of here! Get out of here!
Okay, I feel like that's what's gonna happen with House of Gucci when I watch that because freaking Jared Leto.
Well, then you're gonna hate House of Gucci.
Well, I know, but like, it's gonna make me laugh so hard when I hear that though.
I honestly do not. I don't want to hear that for an hour and a half.
Jared, was this the action sequence that Tyler was talking about last
Hold on,
stream?
I'm getting the.
Or
I
is that a
think
different?
so.
Okay. This is really good too. I don't think it's as good as the airport sequence in 2, though. That airport sequence, man.
I know that he did not like the ending.
For this one, or
Yeah, this one.
yeah, the ending for this one, I think was pretty cool, but honestly, I think could have been better. Oh man. So I don't understand what Chad Stahelski was talking about with Chapter 4 being the last one after he announced that he's doing Chapter 5. Did you hear about that, Jared?
Yeah,
I don't really understand what he's like going off
I
about.
think he's burnt out by it.
He might be, yeah, but like I don't see why not just do Chapter 5 just to end it all for a little while and then do spin-offs or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I don't remember this sequence at all for some reason. Oh wait, no, I remember him. I remember John using the shotgun. I don't remember Winston in this though.
Yeah.
Dude, Winston is such an underrated character. I love him so much.
Yeah, I do.
Like the
And-
stuff with the dog in the second movie when they're at the hotel. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh
but the reason-
shoot!
Oh god, that's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Winston kicking ass,
Yes, sir.
taking names and kicking ass. Actually, he's not even taking names. He's just shooting them right in the head.
He's just kicking ass and shooting people in the head.
Yep.
That's just my
Bum.
style.
My style would probably either be like, well, it would either be a shotgun or like dual wielding swords and just chopping off people's heads left and right, or gutting people with an axe.
And that's how you blow brains out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot of the sequence in the tunnels in the second movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know what? I'm gonna have to see how the ending works for me in this one, but it might be going up a little higher of a rating. It might be. I don't
This is
know.
almost. This is my second time watching this.
Yeah, this is my second time as well.
This is my third time.
It was my third time watching John Wick and John Wick 2 for these watch-alongs, and it's my second for this one.
All three of them are my second time watching it.
Aw.
I've
I've
seen
told
all
the
three of
story
them
on
3
the-
times.
I've told the story on the other streams, I'm pretty sure, but I watched the first 2 John Wicks on this. It was like a double bill marathon or whatever on like the Paramount Movie Channel one day, and like my
Paramount
cousins
Network.
threw it on. Yeah, I think it was either Paramount Movie Channel or Paramount Network. I don't remember which one it was.
Adamant Network.
Okay, and yeah, so I was like out of town with my cousins, and they threw it on. It was literally just the 2 movies like all day, just playing back to back to back. I don't even remember liking them all that much the first time that I watched them, but then when I watched John Wick 2, I freaking loved it. And then this past time watching the first John Wick, I also loved it way more.
That's super cool.
Oh, that's an awesome shot.
Yeah. Oof.
This
God.
looks like
Shooting him
a
right in the head underneath water.
Yeah.
looks like a pool. Looks like the same pool out of the first one.
Yeah, it kind of does.
No one kills you but me.
Go get him, John.
So I made a list on my letterbox. It's called Movies with Goofy Letterbox Features. And
Yeah, I
basically
saw that.
yeah. So I don't know if you read the notes or anything, but it's listing what the features are on it. Did you ever notice that when you hit spoilers on on like any of the Scream movies, the thing that pops up for it instead of the Darth Vader mask is the Ghost Vader, not the Ghost Vader, Ghost
Ghost
Face,
Vader.
Face.
I'd love to see that. I'd love
Ghost
to see
Face
Ghost
mask.
Vader.
Yeah. You ever notice
That,
that it's the
that
Ghost Face mask?
that'd
Yeah,
be interesting. Ghost
Yeah.
Vader.
that's what I was
Also,
saying. Ghost Vader.
yeah, Ghost Vader.
I would love to
Well,
see
actually,
that.
there is like such thing as Ghost Vader, but it's just Ghost Anakin at the end of Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah.
Also, ever notice?
No,
for
but I was
Dune-
meaning like I would love to see Darth Vader just wearing a ghost face mask.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
that would just
ever
be
notice-
amazing.
For Dune, the watched eye. I don't know if you can see it. It's not showing up, but it's blue to represent the spice.
Yeah,
Borat,
and
when you click on a review on your phone. Oh, it doesn't say that anymore. What the heck? It just says film, not movie film. Dang it.
what I was gonna say for Everything Everywhere All at Once, when it actually shows that you watch it, it has the little googly eye.
Yeah. And then Portrait of a Lady on Fire, instead of having stars, it has flames. Like, I don't know if you can see that or not.
I
But
can
there's
kind of see
flames.
it.
Yeah, there's flames instead of stars. Gremlins,
Love that
apparently,
movie.
if we click on it, it pops up with a gremlin. When you click on it, it pops up like between 12 and 1 to represent like you don't feed the gremlins after midnight or whatever. And then Fight Club, when you're posting a review about it, it says you're about to break the first and second rule of Fight Club.
Wow.
Yeah. Those are just the ones that I've found so far, but I'm sure that there's a ton more.
We'll see what happens.
The one that I had
They need to do a. I kind of want to see them do like a what is it? A feature for the black phone where it's like instead of the eye, it's the phone.
that would be pretty cool. Or it's like it's like phones instead of Darth Face. I think instead of stars, it would be cool to do the phone instead.
Yeah, like 5 phones.
Yeah.
Ghost Vader or Darth Vader.
Ghost Vader.
I love that. Yeah, just give me Darth Vader in a ghost face mask.
Imagine,
Ooh,
imagine
that was awesome.
Imagine it's like the end of Rogue One, like where Vader pops into the ship and you just see him walk out and he starts choking, like force choking you with the ghost face mask on.
Okay, if that was the case with Rogue One, that would have made the movie for me.
Or when he's just popping out. Hold on, I'm gonna do something really goofy real quick. All right, so I'm gonna turn off my light so you can't really see me that well. So he cuts out of the door. Hang on. He jumps out of the door. He walks out the door, and then lightsaber activates, and it's just the ghost face mask. All you see is the
just wearing the Darth Vader costume and just the mask.
Yep. That would be great.
That would be so awesome. Or it'd be funny if Darth Vader was during the mask of the grabber and he'd just be like, this face?
That would be freaking creepy though if it was the grabber mask and he just lights up his lightsaber and you just see the grabber mask in red. It'd
be creepy, but it would be awesome.
Yes.
Which,
you know what would be even creepier? If it was that scene, but the wolf in Puss in Boots walks out.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Or Darth Vader was actually giant Jack Horner.
Oh, jeez.
That would be funny. It's so cute. How you think that would work on me? Don't you know I'm dead inside? By the way, your nose is bleeding. John Mulaney, bro. John Mulaney as Big Jack Horner.
Yeah.
That's perfect casting
I
within
don't
itself.
remember the joke about it.
It's
It's like,
time to bury the hatchet. Oh, I shouldn't have telegraphed it.
I don't remember the big meme where it's like, you're a bad dude, and it's like the cricket's like, you're a bad guy, and he's like, yeah. What took you so long? And
Bro, I just love that part. Like after Kitty Softball kicks him into the bag, he's like, "Oh, I shouldn't have telegraphed it." Like I can't laugh with like while I can't not laugh while saying that quote. I can't.
I think in the fourth one there will be more kung fu.
There definitely will be
and
since
there's
you got
gonna
Donnie
be
Yen.
yeah, kung fu and sword fighting.
More kung fu.
We'll see. Which,
If
by the
Donnie Yen
way,
brings out his inner Ip Man, that would be great. I still have yet to see any of those movies. I've heard they're pretty good.
yeah. But after we do end up doing The Last Wish, our next watch along is going to be like on my channel is going to be for the Black Phone.
So I know. Okay, so hang on. So I got to do for my channel. I got to do the Evil Dead movies, and then Borat 2. Those are like the only ones that I know I need to do.
But then I think I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna play something different from there. Like after I do the Black Phone, but I'm trying to think of one that I would do.
I already gave you the mask thumbnail.
Yeah, I mean, but movies and trains. I know you would join for this one. We should do A Man Called Otto.
That would be a good one.
I mean,
Ooh.
Jared already got the thumbnail made for me.
Yeah, he had a thumbnail for a review for me, but I never ended up using it for whatever reason.
I did review it already, so. I'm trying to think of another one I would like to do. I definitely got to save this for Christmas time, but I wanted to do Violent Night.
That would be a good one to do, yeah.
I can't. I gotta watch. And he just watches the guy blow up. That is too funny. Or actually, even just thinking about it, maybe one day, the bear did cocaine.
That would be a good one to do. Once it comes out.
I want to do Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, once it comes out on Blu-ray, I will definitely be down for that one.
Yeah, I definitely.
I can't wait for that one to go on Peacock. That one needs to go.
I think I'll have to see if it is or not, but I think Knock at the Cabin is supposed to be on Peacock or so sometime tomorrow or so.
Oh.
I definitely want to rewatch Knock at the Cabin.
Y'all rewatch it.
It may be doing Terminator Salvation and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
We should do a whole Terminator series.
A what?
We should do just the entire Terminator series.
But
I'd be down for that.
But I want to do T2 on my channel, though.
The problem is there's a lot of T2 watch-alongs.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's why I did not do the whole thing, including T2, because I don't really want to take that away for anybody else.
Oh.
I mean, I still want to do it because I love Terminator 2.
Yeah, that is definitely an awesome movie.
One of the, I think I will say that it is like objectively, it is the greatest action movie ever made.
I'd say so. Yeah, best sci-fi action of all time. I'd say.
Yeah, objectively speaking.
No, like personal favorite wise.
Well, that's from my objective point of view.
Okay.
So that's just me.
I may be old, but I'm still kicking your ass.
That's Keanu Reeves for you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
And
Liam Neeson was the first one that can prove that old guys can still kick ass.
Yeah. How old is he now? Like 70?
I think he's still in his 60s.
I know Tom Cruise is about to turn 60 as well. Actually, no, he might have just.
Tom Cruise is 60.
I don't know
Keanu
how
Reeves
he's
in
doing
his
Dead
50s.
Reckoning, man. I have no clue how he's doing Dead Reckoning at 60 years old.
Well, they filmed it before he turned 60.
Well, not. I don't think they've filmed part 2 yet.
No, the first Dead Reckoning is what I was
Right,
reading.
but like part 2, which is the final movie, is definitely going to be like the biggest of that series. So like,
Well, and also because Tom
Dead
Cruise will
Reckoning
be
Part
60
1?
while they're filming.
It's almost 3 hours.
it is.
Yep.
Okay, I need
They
to see that on the
confirmed the
matinee then.
runtime.
I'm marking this up.
Alright.
I love this new poster for it as well. It
What
looks
is
great.
it?
It's the okay, it's just Tom Cruise falling off the mountain with the motorcycle. It's like him midair. I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
Oh, you can kind of see
It
it.
looks
But,
great. It doesn't pop up.
but yeah, Liam Neeson is in his is 70.
Oh, dang. Okay. Let me hold on. Dead Reckoning.
Runtime.
Yeah, it doesn't pop up with the runtime anywhere. But I'm probably gonna go see this one in the theaters. Comes out at a bad time for me, but I'll probably see it like the week after it
Ooh,
comes out.
that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't say how long it is.
I remember
But
when
I will.
Creed 3, like I remember, I actually, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that Creed 3 was supposed to be like 2 hours and 45 minutes long.
Yeah, at one point it was supposed to be, but then they cut it down.
I don't know why they would cut out like 50 minutes of that movie though, because they cut down to under 2 hours, and the rest of those movies are over 2 hours. But like, still love the movie to death. But like,
But I think the reason why they cut it down to under 2 hours is because they didn't want to like, I guess Michael B. Jordan didn't really want to bore his audience because there wasn't really anything that he wanted to show within that runtime.
right, but I feel like a lot of people what they're saying about the movie is like in terms of negatives is that they feel like there's some things that was like a couple minutes worth of plot that was just like completely removed from the movie for some reason. So I think it could have worked better as like a 2 hour 15-minute movie. Like specifically where it's like Dame is at like a party or whatever and he's like on top of the world and everything. Like how did he get right from that when everybody was booing him at the boxing match? That was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gotta catch my breath.
Or should I catch my breath? No, you won't.
I feel like that's Captain America as well. Like specifically in Age of Ultron, where it's like, if you get hit, keep fighting. You get killed, walk it off.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Oh, he will be fine.
I know we're being joke thieves right now, but I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
That's Zach's joke. Because he actually did that quite a bit when we were watching Scream 5.
I feel like that's what happens in Scream 6, though. No spoilers, but like.
Didn't bother me though because I've gotten used to the fact that it's Scream logic. I've gotten used to it.
Dimension, have you seen Scream 5 yet?
Yes.
Okay. If that was the Scream logic, then why did they kill off Dewey?
Well, it was because like one of them at least one of them had to die.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't just let like the three main legacy characters survive. Like they had to at least let one of them die.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna DM you real quick, Luke, just so I don't spoil Scream 6 for Dimension.
Here it comes.
I'm saying.
I know, but
That might just be my Dewey fanboyism coming out there because Dewey's like my favorite character in the franchise, but
Oh,
he took a nasty fall.
I don't know how he survived that.
Yeah, I don't even know, man. If he did die there, that would be like one of the worst endings to a franchise ever, though. Seriously.
If that happens in real life, you cannot survive that.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way you're gonna survive that.
You can't
Like,
survive that.
There's a character in Scream 2 that falls just from like a lower like a second story balcony and dies. Like, there's no way.
Uh-huh. I guess John Wick is just invincible.
I was kind of thinking about that.
Somehow his bulletproof suit jacket can protect him from falls like that.
Or you can't kill the boogeyman.
You cannot kill the Baba Yaga.
You can't kill the devil.
The boogeyman. The Baba Yaga.
Booga booga.
Baba Yaga. You cannot kill John Wick's pit bull either.
You can't.
You kill his beagle. You can't kill that pit bull, man.
They killed his puppy, but you can't kill that pit bull.
Mm-mm. I wonder what kind of dog they're bringing into Chapter 4.
I don't know, but if you kill his pit bull, he will fuck you up even harder.
Mm-hmm. That was what set him off in the original one, and then that's what's going to set him off in any time that they do that.
He's just sleeping in the car. I love that. He's just like...
Oh, Fanta bottle? I've never seen any of them. Heck, it's hard for me to come by a Coke bottle in just like a gas station.
And how he supposed to survive that?
How are you doing, Sean?
See, he's still breathing.
Yep.
And how?
I know. Logic problems, but it's whatever.
I mean, it's Lawrence Fishburne, man. Plus, he's the freaking Birdman. Like,
I just love that he's just like,
nope. No. He's the crazy Birdman. Like, come on. You can't kill the crazy Birdman or lady in Home Alone 2.
The pigeon lady.
Pigeon lady, yes. And he's the pigeon man. Be a perfect couple.
Okay, kid. You want to throw bricks? Go ahead. Throw another one.
And then he dodges it.
Wait. Ready? That's the second hit
Yeah.
on Marv. Ready? If you can't do any better than that, kid, you're gonna lose. And then ready?
I love how
ready?
he has like automatic PTSD from the bricks. Though he's like,
Ready?
Marv's
Ready?
just
I'm gonna throw the brick again. Ready? Ready? I'm gonna throw the brick again. Come. You got any more? Come on, Bob, get up. They don't have any more bricks. He's out of them.
And that's John Wick
That's
Chapter 3.
Yeah, but I actually want to do another quote. I'm ready. I've reached the top. And then, wow, what a hole!
Man, how did Marv not die in Home Alone 2, man?
How did he survive that fall?
How did he survive the bricks? How did he survive the fall? How did he survive a shock that made his skeleton visible?
Not just a shock, but getting electrocuted.
Yeah, well, yeah. Getting
Well, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, it's better than when I first watched it. Let me flick on the lights.
I think it's still awesome.
I think it's the best movie with so many guns. I was hooked from the day I saw it in the theaters.
It's awesome.
Yeah, this is a great movie and a lot better from what I remember. Definitely not a 2.5 stars now.
Yeah, 2.5. That's way too harsh for this one, dude.
Yeah, plot's a little thin in like the first, or like after like the first like half hour or so, but then it gets way better.
And
As time goes on.
Certain moments it kind of drags on, then there's some logic problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why.
I liked it though. A
So
lot
you
Still
better.
great.
First
so
watch.
you guys are hyped for John Wick Chapter 4 now?
Yes, sir. I am.
I've always been hyped.
Yep. That I think I can safely say that John Wick Chapter 4 is my most anticipated movie of the rest of the year. So that's
It
cool.
was my second. It was before I saw that second Mario trailer.
And guess what? Still haven't seen a single trailer for John Wick Chapter 4.
Good for you.
That's a good thing. I've only saw I think I just saw the final trailer when I went and saw Cocaine Bear. It was the 1.5-minute trailer.
I haven't seen. Actually, no. I saw it for Avatar, and I think I saw it for Creed 3, and I think that's about it. But I didn't see the final trailer for it.
I saw the 1.5-minute trailer. Yeah, I saw that when I went and saw Cocaine Bear. So
I just seen the photos of the cast. That's it.
Oh,
good man.
well, this was fun.
Yeah,
So yeah,
glad I got to rewatch this.
Glad I got to join for all of these movies. This whole series was quite a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, my dog's barking. I guess it's time to go and eat.
so thanks for being here tonight.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for hosting.
thanks. So where can we find you, Luke?
All right, so you guys can find me YouTube. That's a little icon right there, Luke Ponto. You guys can follow me on Instagram, LukePonto23. Follow me on Twitter @Luke Ponto, as well as Letterboxd and Serialized. As far as what I got coming up, I'm seeing Shazam tomorrow, so expect a review for that. Also, Halloween Ends WatchAlong tomorrow night on my channel, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And as far as also this week, I got a couple of streams going on for my new live show, the Moviegoers live show. Monday. Got my boy Zach Goller coming in, and then we got Jennifer on Wednesday. So keep your eyes peeled for that show, you guys. I'm having a lot of fun doing that show. And thank you to everybody that came to my first episode of my my new live show. I had a great time. So, and thank you again, Jared, for having me on.
Movies and drinks.
All right, you can find me on YouTube. Same name as right here. Still struggling to figure out where I'm pointing. You can find me on Letterboxd. Same name. Music board. M&T Studios. Serialized. You can find me there, and then Instagram Movies and Train Studios. That's about it.
Benjamin.
Hey guys, you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Same name, Damenicion Scott. As what's coming to my channel. Until I make it to the movie theaters again, I'm going to make a short review. Until something brand new comes out on physical media, I'll probably have to do I'll probably make it in time for a Blu-ray hunting video. If you like movies, Blu-rays, DVDs, and video games, my channel covers all that. I like to show everything I have in my collection. So if that's the type of thing you're into, then my channel is the right place for you. Thank you.
All right.
Nothing new next week, but in April, there's a lot of new watch-alongs coming in.
Very excited.
And that's about it. You can't find me on, well, subscribe to here. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Letterboxd, there's Icer.
All right.
That's about it. Thanks for coming here. Have a great
night.
night.
Of course.
Hey.
Peace out.
Good night, Tri-State area.